Round the bases with ESPN for 2 nights of Major League Baseball action. First catch Monday Night Baseball presented by Holiday Inn at 7 Eastern as Curtis Granderson, Miguel Cabrera, and the Tigers head to Fenway to take on Kevin Youkilis and the Red Sox. Then on Wednesday Night Baseball presented by Smirnoff Ice, Ryan Howard and the Phillies face Alfonso Soriano and the Cubs at 8 o'clock Eastern. ESPN News will be shown in both the Philadelphia and Chicago markets. Celebration ongoing in Victory Lane here for Tony Stewart. Let's go down and get a comment from Carl Edwards. Dave.
From 33rd to 3rd today for Carl Edwards. So there's a lot of passing going on out there for you. Where'd you make up the most time as far as you saw it?
On the restarts, which is a far cry from last week. I was dreading the double file restarts here, but my guys did a great job. The strategy was really good. Ran out of fuel right at the end of the race, so the strategy was perfect. I got to thank Aflac. They do a lot for me, and they do a lot for a lot of people. Ford Motor Company, and just all my guys. That was a hard-fought day. Didn't plan on, hope to make it that far. Hope to win, but still better than it could have been. Great points today.
I was going to say, as you chase the chase, how big is this?
That's huge. To finish in front of the 18, who was 13th in points coming in, and stretch that gap, even though it might only be a couple points because he led some laps. That's just good, because so much can happen here. I saw the replay of some of those wrecks. They're crazy. So just a good day, not great, but good, and we'll go to Michigan.
All right. Very good day for the 99 crew. 3rd today, guys.
Best finish at this racetrack for Greg Biffle. Before this, it was 10th back in 2007. How was your day today?
Oh, it was really good. The guys did a great job. Good pit strategy, and our engine ran really good. Transmission and gearbox, and the axle, everything worked good. Brakes were good. So that's what you need to have for a good finish. Just really excited about it. The guys did a great job, and I kept it on the track all day. It was really fun. Passed some cars there at the end. Unfortunately, we weren't, I was starting to run out of gas, so I couldn't put any more pressure on the 18 car, and just had to back up a little bit and stay in front of the 42. But it seems like that always happens at the end of these races. Got to slow down to make it to the end. But good day for us overall.
Great day for the 16 points-wise. Big picture as well. They moved up 2 points and now are 10th in the points. Dave?
Shannon, Kurt Busch finished 7th, but that was after restarting 12th on the final restart. Passed some cars out there, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a good car. I was real proud of my team's effort and the way we adjusted on it through practice, the way the brakes held up. We just were behind on pit strategy, I guess. Fuel mileage didn't come into our favor. Guys pitted, I guess, with 55 to go. We had to come in with 58. But hey, we passed cars. It was really fun to do that. We had a car that could maneuver, and we weren't just stuck behind guys. Pappas at the end, I knew we were going to all right, whose balls are bigger? Let's see who's got what. And I just snuck through there, but Montoya's running for chase, Biffle, Kyle, and my stuff was just worn out. I was hot. The car started overheating after I went through the grass. So all in all, good day. Finished 7th at Watkins, Glen. Still looking for a top 5 here, though.
All right, a good run for Kurt. And very interestingly, we're getting rain showers now, guys. It's starting to sprinkle, Vince.
Jimmy Johnson, 12th today, and I know it wasn't the win you were hoping for. What kind of car did you have today?
Well, truthfully, as the day went on, we just got looser and looser, and we anticipated the track tightening up and coming to us, and it just kind of went the other way and spun out down in 1. That didn't help us any. There's some dirt on the track. I came to the braking zone, I could see dirt and grass blowing around. I thought, oh man, here I go, and sure enough, around it went. But we're getting smarter. We're learning a lot. Not the performance we wanted today, but we fought really hard and got our first pole. So we got to look at the bright spots and just move forward. I know we've got all these Lowe's employee owners supporting us and behind us. We had a great Impala today, and we're looking forward to good things.
You talked earlier in the week about the improvements you're making as a road course driver. Where do you see your biggest strides?
I don't know. I'll have to reflect back on this weekend. In qualifying, I felt like there were things that came to mind and were really apparent. And then in the race today, I watched guys drive away from me. Those things weren't working. So, I just got to keep messing with it. I'll get it sorted out.
He may not have been a winner today, but he's still going to be one to beat for sure come chase time.
No doubt about it. 3 times he's won a championship in a row, and here's the guy that could put a kink in that 4th in a row sequence here. Tony Stewart winning at Watkins Glen, his 3rd win of 2009. Now, coming up next over on ESPN2, we'll have NASCAR now, and we'll update everything that's happened here throughout the weekend, including the win here by Tony Stewart. And next week, we head to Michigan for NASCAR Nationwide Series action, the Carfax 250, Saturday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN2. And on Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, the Carfax 400 at Michigan, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series cars in action. Now, next week will mean we just have 4 races remaining until the chase begins. We're looking at how these points are shaking out. We see Greg Biffle moved up a couple of spots. That's what Carl Edwards was thinking about, getting some room between him and Kyle Busch. But let's talk about some of those guys just outside of that top 12. Who do you think might could sneak in over these next few events?
I'm looking at Clint Boyer. He's 15th, but he's less than 100 points back, and he's got experience on how to get into this chase. He's been in this position almost every year trying to get in there. He knows how to do it, and he did a good job today and made some headway towards that.
Yeah, certainly Kyle Busch sitting right there, just under 60 points out now. But look at Brian Vickers. He's kept himself right there in position. He's in 14th, less than 100 points out. Michigan, a great racetrack for him. So these next couple of weeks are going to be fun to watch as these guys really get themselves positioned.
Now, if they get in, someone's got to get out, which is really right now going to be tough because everybody wants to be able to tiptoe. That chase is where you want to be here to be able to have a shot at that championship.
Yeah, it's really, really tight right there. If you look at that cutoff, I mean, all of these guys are packed in there, and I'd hate to pick one out to say, hey, this is the guy that's not going to make it. You got Matt Kenseth right on the cutoff. Mark Martin, who would think he got 4 wins, and he's sitting there in 11th spot. So a lot of guys having to hold their breath.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to somebody having some bad luck, a part to break, or being in the wrong place at the wrong time, getting involved in an accident. I don't think all of these drivers are so good they could keep themselves in there, but it's going to be that guy that has the bad luck that's going to knock him out.
Yeah, we go to Michigan, a high-speed track, a lot of tension, a lot of pressure on those engines, and we go to Bristol at Thunder Valley on a Saturday night where anything could happen, and boy, that could really change the complexion of the chase. We do know that Tony Stewart, though, is really, really good this year. What a sensational season he is having. 3 wins on the season. Now, for the first time as a car owner, he has won on a road course. And a reminder again, NASCAR Now is coming up next over on ESPN2. We'll update everything that went on throughout the weekend, including Marcus Ambrose' win here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series on Saturday. Coming up next on ESPN will be College Football Live as you look at the celebration ongoing in Victory Lane. Saturday, Tony Stewart, they weren't sure the car would be that good. He was back in the 30s, 32nd, 34th in practice. He really didn't show his hand because he didn't have to. And as Andy Petrie would tell you, they don't pay a thing for practice on Saturday. They did pay, though, on a Monday afternoon when smoke smoked him here at Watkins Glen. Tony Stewart, a winner for the 5th time, folks. We'll see you next week in Michigan.